Max was a quiet boy. While other children his age thrived in the bustling noise of social gatherings, Max found solace in the stillness of his thoughts. He loved books, music, and the small, peaceful world he built around himself. His parents, however, were concerned. They believed that Max's shyness was a barrier to his success in life. They feared that his introverted nature would hold him back from making friends, excelling in school, or pursuing his dreams. Max, you need to interact more with others. How will you succeed if you stay in your shell all the time? Join the crowd. But no matter how hard they tried, Max remained distant. Social events made him anxious, and the pressure to fit in only made him retreat further into his own world. He would fake smiles, nod politely, and try to make conversation, but deep down, he just longed for peace. One evening, after yet another family gathering where Max sat quietly in the corner, his parents pulled him aside. "Why can't you just try harder to socialize?" Max's father asked, his voice tinged with frustration. Max finally spoke up, his voice trembling. "I don't want to. I don't like being around so many people. It makes me feel lost." His parents were taken aback. They hadn't realized how much pressure they had been putting on him, trying to shape him into something he wasn't. The conversation that followed was a turning point. Max, with the help of his parents, began to understand that being introverted wasn't a flaw, it was just who he was. His parents, realizing that their son didn't need to be fixed, decided to stop pushing him into uncomfortable social situations. Instead, they started to support him in ways that helped him grow on his terms. Max began to pursue his passions more confidently. He wrote stories, played music, and spent time in nature, activities that allowed him to express himself without the pressure of constant interaction. Slowly, he started forming deeper, more meaningful relationships with a few people who understood his quiet nature. As time went on, Max realized that it wasn't about changing who he was, it was about finding the right balance between his inner world and the outside world. He didn't need to be the life of the party to be happy, he just needed to be true to himself. And in time, his parents understood that too. Max learned to walk his own path, one where he could embrace his introversion and thrive in his own way. He became a confident young man, not because he learned to conform, but because he learned to embrace who he truly was. And in doing so, he discovered that sometimes, the quietest voices have the most profound stories to tell. My introvert,